Hello YouTube, how you doing? I'm not doing too bad. Well, reasonably okay lately. I've been water. What have I been doing with myself lately? Okay, I haven't been doing a massive amount. I've been a little bit lazy, but then also I've been doing a certain degree of diagnostic work and stress testing my project build, which I've been doing for the last few weeks. I had a customer recently. I had to replace his power supply, the power supply in his gaming machine, which was cool. I've got a video that's going to be uploaded anyway, or pretty much before this one, so this is sort of just an after prelude. I also found out that by shortening the length of my Ethernet or internet cable, which is the cable that goes directly into my wall socket for my phone line, to 3 meters, that I get a substantially higher internet rate and a substantially higher connection speed in general. So things have been a lot better in that sense. Connection speeds have been excellent. I've been getting a lot of, throughput, well, good throughput in most cases. The other bad news is I need to replace my chair because the gas lift has actually gone in my chair, which is rather frustrating, to be honest, because I'm sort of sitting down in the dumps here at the moment. I would really prefer to be sitting up more, and I wish the gas lift was a little more substantial. But I mean, I could repair it myself, but fuck it. It gives me a reason to get a new chair anyway. I wanted to get something with a little more. I'm going for two different types. There's a racing type chair, which is still a massage chair as well, but it's got a sort of racing background and everything else, and it's got nice padding and stuff on it. So I thought, well, why the hell not? Because this doesn't really have a lot of that stuff on it, and I figured, why the hell not? I'll go with that chair. It seems pretty cool. It's got the exact same sort of settings and stuff for massage points and stuff like that. So I figured, bugger it, I'm going to get that. So I'll get that. At this point, I'm still stress testing my project build, which is great. That's excellent so far. It seems to be working pretty well. I haven't had any major issues with it falling over on me or dying or anything of that nature. The stress tests have been pretty good. I've been checking the temperatures. Temperatures aren't too bad. They're pretty reasonable for that type of computer. In between that, I've been trying to edit videos, but I haven't done a lot of editing. I've done a little bit of editing here and there. It sort of just depends on my mood. I haven't made a lot of videos either. As I said, though, it's not that I guess sometimes I lose inspiration for the things I do. Not inspiration, sometimes motivation too. And I thought, fuck it, I'll go back and fix my system up a little more. In between that, I've been stocking up on some of my herbal supplements and things like that. I've got a shitload of those and stuff, and I've been buying a few other bits and pieces I normally buy, which is great. Everything seems to be lining up pretty well. So far, I've done that. I've found out that my modem is nice and extremely fast. I've been doing pretty damn well so far. I've had a pretty good week, but I have been busy with different things. That project build, as I said, that's going through the stress testing process. I'm waiting for a customer at the moment to come and pick up his computer because I've done diagnostic work on it. I'm just waiting to get the diagnostic fee out of him, basically, because I do charge a diagnostic fee for everything that I diagnose. So at this point in time, I'm just sort of I'm going around in circles a bit, trying to just find. I want to do certain things, but then it's real hot today, so I haven't had really much motivation today, just because it's been extremely hot. But I mean, I still have been going around and doing stuff, and sort of, getting used to different things that I do. In between that, having a cup of coffee. I've got a new coffee machine as well, which is a little bit thinner than the last coffee machine I had, it's still an Aldi coffee machine. It's just it's a little bit more thinner design. It looks a lot better, I reckon, to be honest. And I'll probably have a little bit of a tour on that, to be honest, at some point. I do plan to replace the fan in that kitchen computer or the workbench computer, but unfortunately I can't replace it right now because I haven't got. Well, I've probably got replacements lying around, but I don't know. I'll see if I can find. I have to see if I can actually find some backplates and stuff for specific things that I wanted. Now, I don't know whether I've still got the backplates or not. I know they're somewhere. I just have to look through my stuff and it's just sort of getting organised. I mean, I'd probably pick a better day, to be honest. I don't feel like rummaging through it all today because it is an extremely hot day here. It's probably about what's the temperature, I think, at the moment? It's about today's temperature here. It's about 30 something degrees, I think. It's like 32 degrees here, so I'm not really. I'm motivated to do some things. I'm editing some videos at the moment, which is cool. But I'm also pissed off with my chair because I can't sit properly, and it just feels. I feel too low to the ground. The gas lift is completely just gone, and it's lost its gas completely. Possibly the chair could have had a couple of repercussions. I've tried the different switch and I just couldn't get it to gas back up again. So I'm going to go with, better off just buying a new chair at this point, because I mean, I don't know, how long have I had this chair? I've had this chair for a little while, but I don't know, as I said, it just seems weird. I don't know, there's a couple of different issues from it, I guess, but it's alright. It gives me a reason to get a new chair. On top of that, the new chair is going to be a little more gamer orientated sort of thing, so yeah. Alright, I think I'll leave it there. That's just sort of a quarterly update thing of what's going on with me. Also, a couple of new things I ended up getting. I bought a $7 version of a nose trimmer, which was for trimming my nose hairs, which was great, excellent. But within a course of a week of me getting it, it pretty much broke. So I thought, bugger it, I'll buy one that's a little more expensive. It was like 20 bucks or something. I think depending on where, it was like 30 bucks or 50 bucks, depending on where you went. But because it's a Philips brand, you can actually see that. Come on, focus, you son of a bitch. Seriously? There it is. Let me actually see it. There it is. Okay, so there it is. It's a Philips brand nose trimmer. It's got nose. It works for your nose and so pretty much works for your nose and your ears. So it's a nice little thing I bought. Quite cool, actually. To be honest, I was quite impressed. I mean, it comes in a own little plastic package and everything else, things of that nature. It's quite cool. I was quite impressed with how it went. It's the Philips Series 3000 nose and hair trimmer sort of thing. So it's not too bad. Feels pretty good. The blading system doesn't seem to be a lot different to the blading system that was on my other one, which my other one was very cheap and very flimsy. This seems a little more solid in the way it's designed, which is good. That's a plus side in my mind. So I'm not gonna say there's a negative. That's a plus side. So I got that. That's cool. Works well so far. I've done my noses here and there and just to see if it did work. Everything works on it. Yeah, it's great. I'm waiting on some Ethernet cables because I actually want to get the fastest possible. I got some shielded cables because I know I have a lot of electronic stuff around. I have heaps of electronic stuff around, and the truth of the situation is that that electronic stuff that I do have lying around, I would say it is the type of stuff that you need to have some type of shielding on in your cable to actually just benefit in the sense of data loss, interference and signal ratio and things like that. I mean, so I thought, bugger it, I'm going to get basically three 3 meter cables, three 3 meter cables, which are they're 3 meter cables, and they're all Ethernet aluminium shielded. I believe they're like got aluminium shielding on the inside of the cables and stuff and everything else, and also on the outside, which is great. I've also got a longer cable which has got the same aluminium shielding. It's a 5 meter cable, which just in case I need the extra length. Now I've got 3 of those coming. I've got 2 of the other ones coming, and yeah, it's great. I'm quite happy. I'm actually exponentially happy, to be honest, and hopefully this will make the internet a little bit more stable in the sense of if there's any interference from the electrical items in question around my room that are causing problems, it'll stop that basically. So in between that, just been trying to keep myself busy really. I've also been watching a couple of shows as well. I have watched a bit of Netflix. I have watched a couple of other bits and pieces. Also tried out Stan for the hell of it because I wanted to see what was on Stan. Stan is actually not a bad service. From what I'm seeing and what Stan's giving out, it's got some interesting shows on there. I watched Sherlock and a couple of other shows and things like that. Not too bad. I'm pretty impressed so far with it. Just pretty happy. And I'm also pretty happy with the internet or the cable that I end up using for my internet, which is the shorter cable, the shorter phone cable, which is 3 meters. 3 meters seems to be the sweet spot for my internet cables. It seems to be that sweet spot, that nice sweet spot where it's not too long and it's not too short. So sort of a combination of that, so I get an actual really good sync speed with the Exchange, which is great and spectacular. So yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much, YouTube. As usual, like, favorite, and subscribe. And if you, as always, if you'd like to contribute to my Patreon, my other campaigns and things of that nature, feel free. And as always, I've always got loads of tech videos coming up, so please stay tuned. And I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope you get something out of them. You learn something, perhaps not. Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. All good. Okay, thank you very much, and catch you. Bye.